so tired from walking, and Lord, I'm so alone. And Lord, the dark is creeping in, creeping up to swallow me. I think I'll stop, rest here a while. This is all that I can say right now.
I would never have thought I would be homeless. Being homeless is hard. It's very hard, and it's harder on the children, I think. I had been working for years, and we got laid off, and when the recession hit, it just got worse and worse, and the place that we were living in, we couldn't afford it anymore. And we ended up on a porch. Probably the darkest time of my life with my son, being on that porch. And I remember trying to keep him warm and staying up at night and thinking to myself, this can't get any worse than this.
I was very deeply, heavily into drugs, and I wasn't able to take care of my first daughter at the time, and so I was just on the street, just using drugs, staying here to there, and with a very unstable life. At the time we were homeless, and we didn't have any place to turn, and I would spend like the days at like hospitals and libraries and things like that because it was warm. And I was thinking I was using drugs maybe to self-medicate and to not deal with the realities around me. And so then I was pregnant again, like maybe a year and a half later, and I just decided it just had to be different this time, and I wanted to be able to raise my child and to be around her, so here she is.
Where I was living just wasn't healthy, so Vision House provided a healthy, safe place for us to live.
Because it's really hard out there, you know, and you have people that prey on, you know, the homeless, you know, other people take advantage, and I felt hopeless. I felt like I didn't know what I was going to do. I was really confused. I felt alone.
Pretty hopeless and full of shame, like a failure.
And I was ashamed of myself because that wasn't how my mother raised me.
You gotta take a step. And it's hard to take that step. That's the hardest thing, just to take the first step to reaching out for help. But once I did, you know, my world changed.
I remember going in for, I think, 2 interviews, and then a little while later, they told me that they had a spot for me. And I was just like, yes!
I mean, to come from a porch, really, and to have this beautiful place, safe. You felt just peace and safe, and just felt wonderful. I mean, just felt, yeah, on top of the world. And I remember Russell coming into the room, him hugging the bed, and him and I just crying and hugging, just thinking, what? What?
It was just a lot more than what I expected. And they give you structure, but they allow you to live your life. And so I thought I was going to have to, you know, like be in at 10 and, you know what I mean, and have a curfew and report and all these other things. But it's really a home atmosphere.
I've gotten employment. I've also got a vehicle, you know, that I can go to work.
The program gave me hope, you know, that I could accomplish these things and that I could get back on my feet and be able to be self-sufficient and support my family.
They don't just give you a place. They want to make sure you're okay, you know. My life is going so good. I just never thought that I would come out of it the way I have. My son and I have a safe place. But it's not only that, it's much more than that. It's much more than the material things that I'm receiving. It's people who really care about your well-being, helping you get that, you know, that fresh start again.